Brussels sprouts.
I got a nice little dish that's kind of like a stuffed Brussels sprout with some goat cheese.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, so do I.
It took me a good 25 of my years to fall in love with Brussels sprouts, but now they're very, very delicious.
I was probably forced, just like you were, to eat them on holiday season.
And God bless my mother for making me eat them, because now I love them. This one looks fantastic.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Now that we've got our Brussels sprouts, we're going to take them back to the kitchen where we're going to prepare some deep fried Brussels sriracha bites.
Hey, so we're back at the rattlesnake. So for the ingredients, we got our fresh Brussels sprouts from the Eastern Market. We're gonna top them off with some goat cheese, mixed with a little sriracha. And then we have an aioli with a little mayonnaise, a little ginger, a little garlic, and soy sauce mixed all together. And of course we have seasoning, salt and pepper like always. And then a little mixture of flour and cornmeal mixed together. And then we have a little bit of dried thyme, a little bit of granulated garlic, a little granulated onion, and that's it. It's really simple to remove these from the stalk once you get them at home. And then I'm gonna take and cut them in half, as you can see here. So after you clean them up a little bit, we're gonna put them in a bowl so we can toss them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we'll head over to the stove.
Using a saute pan, you're going to fry your Brussels sprouts in a thin layer of canola oil on medium-high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until caramelized.
Now we have our browned, caramelized Brussels sprouts ready to go. We're gonna let them cool for a minute while we make the goat cheese to put on top.
All we're going to do is add our goat cheese and sriracha to a bowl with another small pinch of salt and pepper.
We just kind of mash that through, mix it in. We're gonna put this in a pastry bag. But if you don't have a pastry bag, a nice Ziploc bag will work, like a nice gallon Ziploc bag. You can just put it in there towards the end of the bag, cut a little hole, and then just gotta give it a nice soft squeeze and it'll come out on the Brussels sprouts.
Once you've added the cheese to the top of the Brussels sprouts, throw them in the freezer for about 15 minutes so that they harden, which is gonna help us when breading.
All right, so while those are freezing, we're gonna make some aioli to go with our Brussels sprouts. So I have a little mayonnaise, and I got some fresh ground ginger, and a little bit of garlic, and then a little bit of soy sauce to give it a little bit of difference. A little bit of salt, not too much because you got soy in there, and some black pepper. And you just want to mix it around until it's fully incorporated, and then we'll go check on our Brussels sprouts. And now these are them out of the freezer. Didn't do anything to them other than now the cheese is going to adhere to them while we bread them.
Dip the frozen Brussels sprouts first in a bowl of raw egg, and second into your breading mix. The final step is to deep fry the breaded Brussels sprouts by submerging them in a shallow layer of canola oil at about 350 degrees.
You can let them go for a good minute or so, minute and a half. You can see they're kind of getting nice and crispy and browned up. So we're going to set them on this little paper plate here. There you have it. Nice crispy fried Brussels sprouts. So you got a little aioli here. What's not to like?
If you're looking for a beverage to pair with this dish, we recommend Bell's Best Brown Ale. It has hints of caramel and cocoa and goes really well with the goat cheese and the sriracha. Feel free to give this one a shot at one of your next gatherings. Enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you next time.